Most people think change begins when you wake up earlier, work harder, or set bigger goals. But the truth is, none of that lasts if you haven't first flipped the invisible switch inside your mind. Your mindset, the way you think, believe, and interpret the world, is the foundation of every action you take. If that foundation is weak, the structure of your life will always be shaky. Think about it. Two people can face the exact same challenge. One sees it as a problem, the other sees it as an opportunity. The difference isn't luck, talent, or resources. It's mindset. One person's thoughts are wired for survival and fear, the others are wired for growth and possibility. This invisible switch is not a magic trick, it's a decision. It's the moment you stop saying, "Why is this happening to me?" and start asking, "What can I do with this?" The moment you decide that your past no longer has the power to dictate your future. Until that moment, all change is temporary, all motivation fades, and all progress feels like pushing a heavy rock uphill. People often focus on doing more hustle, more tasks, more effort. But without the right mindset, more is just noise. Action without alignment is exhaustion. Action with alignment is unstoppable momentum. The difference is in how you think before you act. Flipping the switch means redefining what's possible for you. It means replacing "I can't" with "I will find a way." It means stopping the habit of waiting for the right time and realizing the right time is created, not found. It means refusing to let external circumstances control your internal state. And here's the thing, once that switch is flipped, life doesn't instantly become easy, but it becomes clear. You stop being a passenger and start being the driver. You stop reacting to life and start designing it. Every decision, every challenge, every opportunity is filtered through a mind that's focused, resilient, and hungry. Before you change your habits, change your perspective. Before you chase new goals, change the story you tell yourself. Once the invisible switch is on, the rest is just execution. And when your mindset leads the way, everything else falls into place. Your greatest enemy will never be the person across the table or the competitor down the street. It's the quiet, constant voice inside your head that says, "You can't." This inner saboteur knows your fears, your insecurities, and every failure you've ever had. It doesn't attack you in the daylight. It whispers in the dark, planting seeds of doubt until you start believing them. Defeating it is not about pretending it's not there, it's about confronting it head on. That voice gains power when you feed it with excuses and fears. But when you respond with action, with evidence that you can do what it says you can't, its power begins to fade. Every time you push past fear, you weaken that inner enemy. Every small win becomes a brick in the wall that protects your confidence. Over time, you realize the voice doesn't speak truth, it speaks habit. It's just the echo of old beliefs you've carried for too long. The battle is daily, but so is the victory. Feed your mind with courage, with stories of resilience, with proof of your own progress. Eventually, the saboteur's voice becomes background noise, and your own voice, the one that says, "I am capable," becomes the loudest in the room. Motivation is like a spark. It can light you up for a moment, but it fades quickly. Standards are like the sun. They rise every day, no matter how you feel. People wait for motivation to start, but those who succeed know it's their standards that keep them going when the spark dies out. Your standards decide how you eat, how you work, how you treat others, and how you treat yourself. They are not goals you hope to hit. They are rules you refuse to break. When your standards rise, your life rises with them. Motivation is emotional. Standards are intentional. The person who only works hard when they feel like it will always lose to the person who works hard because it's simply who they are. Build habits that match the future you want, not the mood you're in. If you raise your standards high enough, you won't have to push yourself every day. Your standards will do it for you. Negative thoughts are like a looped song you never wanted to hear, playing in the background, influencing your mood, your choices, and your belief in yourself. The more you listen, the more it becomes part of you. The first step to breaking the loop is awareness. You cannot silence a voice you refuse to acknowledge. Catch it in the act, the "I can't," "who I always fail," "that I'm not enough." Then challenge it. Ask yourself, is this thought based on facts or just fear? Replace the loop with a new track, one built on truth, possibility, and self-respect. This isn't about blind positivity, it's about accurate thinking. Most negative loops aren't reality, they're just old mental recordings that no longer serve you. The loop will try to play again. When it does, don't fight it with frustration, override it with intention. Over time, the soundtrack in your head becomes your greatest ally instead of your biggest enemy. Too many dreams die before they're born because people wait for certainty. They want every step mapped out before they move. But life doesn't work that way. Every great journey begins with a step taken in uncertainty. The truth is, you'll never see the full road until you start walking it. Plans change, doors open, and opportunities appear only after you've moved forward. Waiting for perfect clarity is just another form of fear disguised as preparation. The courage to begin without knowing the end is what separates dreamers from doers. When you start, you send a signal to yourself, to others, and to life that you're ready. The rest reveals itself along the way. Pain can break you or build you. The choice is yours. Most people try to avoid it at all costs, but pain is a teacher that forces you to grow in ways comfort never will. Instead of asking, "Why me?" ask, "What is this trying to teach me?" That shift turns pain into fuel. It gives meaning to your struggle and transforms it into strength. Every scar, every failure, every heartbreak can either become proof that you're fragile or proof that you survived. The difference lies in what you choose to do with it. Don't waste your pain, invest it. Turn it into lessons, into empathy, into drive. Success isn't built on one big win. It's built on 1,000 small, boring, consistent actions that compound over time. People love the excitement of starting, but they underestimate the discipline of continuing. Consistency means showing up on days when motivation is gone, when results aren't obvious, and when no one is watching. It's choosing progress over perfection and discipline over drama. If you stay consistent long enough, results become inevitable. Your habits build your future, one day at a time. Comfort feels good in the moment, but it slowly erodes your potential. Growth is uncomfortable, but it shapes you into someone you never thought you could be. Every time you choose the harder path, you expand your capacity. You prove to yourself that you can handle more, endure more, and achieve more. The people who grow the fastest aren't the ones who avoid discomfort. They're the ones who chase it, knowing it's the only way forward. Your time is valuable, but your energy is priceless. If you give it away to negativity, gossip, and pointless distractions, you'll have nothing left for the things that matter. Protecting your energy means setting boundaries with people, with habits, and with your own thoughts. It means saying no without guilt and choosing environments that fuel you instead of drain you. When your energy is focused, your life is focused. Guard it like the treasure it is. 10. Becoming the person who can handle the life you want. It's easy to wish for success, love, wealth, or freedom. But the real question is are you the kind of person who can handle it? Instead of asking life for more, ask yourself, am I ready for more? The answer is found in your habits, your resilience, and your mindset. The life you want requires a stronger, wiser, more disciplined version of you. Build that version now, and the life you want won't just come to you. You'll be ready to receive it.